I could kill a person with a paperclip.
Wow.
They figured this guy had at least 2,000 confirmed kills. You know what you're talking about? 2,000 confirmed kills.
No.
Me under his wing personally. With this guy, I made sharpshooter, I made sniper, and I made was that a sharpshooter, sniper, and I forgot the other one. Sharpshooter, sniper.
Wait a second here. So this guy made sharpshooter, sniper, all in one day, stand by, and he became like a James Bond, Jason Bourne. 300 confirmed kills in Vietnam. Stand by. This guy could be the most prolific soldier, and actually he was a Marine in history. Let's go.
I forgot the other one. I made it all in one day, and I became a fucking sniper. That's how good I was with this guy.
Wow.
He taught me how to fight with the hands, with a knife, handgun, how to shoot, the rifle. I mean, you name it, he taught me.
All in one day. The Marine Corps in the military in general, training has gone downhill. You can teach a man like this, he was a mobster, to do all this in one day. Then go to Vietnam. We'll get to that. Gets the tattoos for every 150 confirmed kills. Now, this guy could be totally legit. It seems far-fetched to me. Now, you guys that are in the know, do your homework. You can help me.
He was with me all the while I was in Nam.
Yeah.
He was with me all the while I was in Nam. Yeah. This guy was unbelievable. Oh, marksman. That was it. Sharpshooter.
Yeah, marksman.
I made all three of them in one day.
He was supposed to have gone into the Marine Corps. He went from prison to Camp Lejeune. I guess that's where boot camp was in Vietnam, right? And instead of saying expert sharpshooter marksman, that's how that works in the Marine Corps, he said sharpshooter marksman sniper. I guess that's a new expert back in the day in the old Corps.
All three in one day, mate, thanks to this guy, the way he taught me.
He says if I would join the military, Army, Navy, Marines, yeah, Marines sounds good. He goes, okay, you have to serve 2 years, and here was this phrase he says, in the Southeast Asian Conference. Southeast Asian Conference.
So you're playing or you're going to battle with like the Southeastern Conference football teams? I mean, do you really think they said Southeastern Conference? That's okay. I mean, people's memory, I get it. We all lose our memory.
2 years. And what happens? Everything's wiped out. It's expunged. Yeah, sure. Why not? Southeast Asian Conference. How bad could it be? It says conference. Okay.
Right.
They come with the paper.
So the backstory is he got a murder conviction federally, 99 years in prison. And, you know, you always hear the adage of if it's a criminal, you can go in the military and, you know, you'll be okay. I don't know about for murders, but if you got a guy like this, right, who's Jason Bourne material, I think you let him go. You say, come on in, buddy. One day you can be a sniper. You go off and kill people with paper clips.
I sign all the papers. Next day, the MPs come pick me up. Get in the car. We take off. We go down to Camp Lejeune. Oh, Southeast Asian Conference. This is cool. That's where I got my training. That's where I met Captain Bass. That's what I got with Captain Bass.
So Captain Bass, as you heard, had 2,000, I repeat that, 2,000 confirmed kills as a captain, I guess, in the Marine Corps. I don't know. I mean, maybe he was a pilot, right? So if you're a pilot, you could do such a thing. If you're average Joe dickhead, in this case, he was a sniper / SF off the books guy. I don't know. Would you have that record? I mean, help me understand.
After all that, then I hear we're going to Vietnam. Vietnam. So I tell him, I says, Captain, I'm supposed to be going to the Southeast Asian Conference. He goes, that's what Vietnam is. I said, that's you gotta be holy shit. I says, I became his best friend. This guy personally taught me everything. Plain English, he taught me how to kill.
Wow.
Rifle, gun, knife, wire, a paper clip, a pen, anything. I was his prize pupil, this guy.
All right, so Captain Bass, apparently a Marine Corps captain, taught him how to kill. Now I can see rifle, you know, I get it, pistol, paper clip, wire, like a garrote as they call it, piano wire. You know, it's hard, you know, it's an old Corps, right? So I may be missing something. Maybe this was a common thing. Like we need Don Shipley to explain it because he's a good guy on this. You know, he could be totally legit. Hear me out. It's just a big story. I'm just trying to wrap my mind around it.
And I went to Vietnam with this guy up until everything. I went to everywhere with this guy. I had no problem with him after that. Because I never opened up my mouth and I told him I could have got him in a lot of trouble. And I could have got out of the service too, for that matter. But I never ratted out on him. I never said 2 words about him. I fell off the ladder.
There's a long thread here in the full interview. See the description about this guy, and he's trying to show his bona fides, we'll call it, about not being a rat, because Captain Bass allegedly beat him up, and there's this whole backstory. But let's keep going the Vietnam stuff. It's very, it's war story that's very good and honorable and entertaining, I think.
It was your job to actually, I guess, go behind Cambodian lines and
Right,
assassinate various, North Vietnamese fighters.
Yeah. My job was to go there and just kill. That's it. Nothing else. But the judge was hoping that I would die.
I've heard this MOS before in some of these other videos about the village, we'll call it idiots. I'm not saying this guy is, don't get me wrong. But with their MOSs, my MOS, bro, was just to kill. That was it. That was my job. That's what I did. There was no training involved beyond I learned how to kill with the paperclip.
That's why they gave me that deal. But see, there was quite a few other guys who had big sentences like I did that went there to, get, out from doing their time in prison. And the judges would always hope that we would die. But a lot of us fooled them and we came back home.
How would you know that? That the judges are hoping you would die? Did they tell you that? Is there some communication? So if the judge says, yes, you're a bad guy. In this case, you killed somebody, you murdered them. And we're going to write that off if you go off to Vietnam to fight. Let's just say that could happen. I know you hear about that, but I don't know about murders. Would the judge tell you, by the way, I hope you don't make it back, son?
Okay, how many people did you actually kill while in Vietnam?
Now, this is...
Well, let me put it this way. This here, I got from my first 150 kills.
All right, so he's got a tat. I guess once you hit 150 kills, you get a tat on your arm, and that proves your legitimacy to the other people. I don't know. You guys that are the SF studs, let me know. Maybe you get tats as you get confirmed kills.
150 people. Well, at least
that's the first
150
one.
people.
That's the first one. Tell me when you're at, I'll show you the next one.
Okay, well, the next one.
That
Let's
was
see.
150. My first 150.
See it, man.
This one here was on 300.
All right, so you get one for 150, and that's the 300 confirmed killed tat. Now, I'm guessing there's somebody, you go to Saigon to the tattoo parlor, maybe a guy has like a prison gun. I don't know how you keep track of all that. Someone's got like a little notebook. Do pilots get this? Because, they drop bombs. They really are getting more people than probably 150 in total. How does this work exactly? Please let me know.
This one here was 300 kills. And there's only a certain group of us that have these here for what we've done. There's only certain guys who have this. But definitely over 300
Okay, so
men.
you killed over 300 people.
Way over 300.
Wow.
Okay.
I consider myself somewhat of an amateur Vietnam history buff. Spent a lot of time around Vietnam vets, family members, etc. I never heard this story. Known guys in all sorts of areas in Vietnam, SF to average Joe supply guy. I haven't heard this one, so if you guys know about it, you can put it in the comments, educate me.
300 people.
Now, let me explain
And
something.
this was during wartime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me explain something. Not all of them did I shoot. A lot of them I blew up. Like I had one area where I blew up. There was what we called there was a hut, and there was about maybe 5, 6 Vietnam soldiers in there, and I blew it up. I took the Lord's rocket, blew it up, killed them all in there. A lot of them I killed like that, but a lot of them.
Hear me out for a second. So do artillery guys get the same tattoos? They're firing off artillery, getting big swaths of the enemy. Do they get the tat? So his job as MOS, besides just to kill, was a sniper in Vietnam. Every so often you toss a frag. I get it. You go in there, I guess, keep track of all the people. That's how it worked.
Was with my rifle. I was a sniper. I used to get them 2, 3, 4 at a time.
Okay. Was there any level of remorse over anyone you killed?
No.
All right, so if I'm the interviewer, I'd probably prep the interviewee with some questions, like here's my fundamental questions. And then the guy says, yeah, I killed 300 people in Vietnam. You go, well, is it 304? Is it 298? No, 300. I got tats for it. That's my proof. You kind of want to vet this a little bit, understand who you're talking to, not just go, okay, got it.
Either you kill me or I kill you. End of story. Plus, the judge was probably praying every day that I got killed. And I didn't.
I don't know about
Were there any civilians, women and children, whatever, in the mix while these bombs were going off or these bullets were flying?
how do you shoot women and children? Ain't in that movie, you just don't lead them as much.
All these women and children that got killed in Vietnam when bombs were going off. I mean, you bomb an area, I mean, they don't stop and say, hey, wait, there's women and children here, let's not bomb it. They do it anyway. But then again, too.
Then in 1975, you came back home.
Yep.
And you got right back into the whole,
Oh, yeah.
you know, organized crime racket.
This gets a little complicated. So he spent 5 years in Vietnam as a just to kill guy. So that'd be 70 to 75. Gets out. In other interview, he says there's no record at all of this because it was all off the books. Somehow they expunged his federal sentence. It's a complicated thing here. So if you guys have any knowledge or info on this fine man, let me know. Maybe there's units like this in Vietnam, that MOS just to kill, paper clips, wires. You know, that's the kind of thing. Maybe guns in the shoe. I mean, you know, I want to learn. Help me. And thanks for watching.